Hello and welcome to my workplace slash kitchen table kind of, well, yeah, it's both. If you're expecting something fancy out of this video, then this isn't it, because I just work in my kitchen with my dad. But I thought I would kind of show you how I've set it up so that I can be as productive as possible. So here is my workplace where I get all of the work, well, all of my work in general done. But this video is going to be specifically focused around what I'm doing right now, which is the top priority for both me and my dad is getting a cookbook done because it's launching mid-April time. So this is kind of set out to make sure we get that done as quickly as possible, but also mean that we can, talk with each other and share ideas because, that's quite important when you're working together on something. So yeah, enjoy. So here's the basic setup. As you can see, I work in my kitchen. There's my dad's laptop or computer, and here's mine. I'm just working on a lemon scone recipe. I'm well aware that that's not the right photo. Don't worry, it's just a template. One thing I got for Christmas actually was this little laptop stand, and it is incredibly handy because I don't know whether you can see me in the reflection. I'm 5'0". This table is quite high anyway, so this laptop is literally eye level for me, which is great because, as I said in my previous video, I like to have a standing desk, so that's why this is elevated a bit. Underneath my laptop, all I've got is my earphones because I do a lot of editing at the moment with regards to both these videos for my channel and also cooking videos. And then I've got my random pieces of paper of so this is the cookbook, this is another secret project that I won't show you just in case there are people who know the business side of me are watching. Secret. And then just more refined ideas. Basically these are just the lists of recipes that I need so that I can work through them whilst I'm designing the sheets themselves. To do a lot of my work, I use my little Wacom drawing tablet. So this also helps me do like doodles on Photoshop, but I also just use it as a mouse in general because my laptop mouse can be a bit dodgy, so I'm using my tablet to scroll and things like that. It just makes life a whole lot easier for me, and it obviously gets me used to using it so that when I am drawing, it's not, a pain to get used to how it works on the screen. Also got my little notepad and calculator because I'm doing a few different calculations for like grams and nutrient information and all that kind of boring stuff. Next up, I've got obviously my planner. As I always say, I can't start my day without planning, so I've got my to-do list for the day. And then also our first cookbook. I don't really know why I have this here, but every now and then I have to look through it. Maybe it's just to see how I've laid out a page or something, or to see what kind of things I've written up here for the blurbs and whatnot. Basically that just helps me out writing book number 2. I've also got my pencil case here, which is still from my A-levels, but I kind of use the same sort of stuff. So I've got pens and highlighters and a memory stick. This cool little adapter means I can plug my memory stick straight into my phone, so I can watch a movie on there if I want. As well as my normal to-do list planner, I've got this planner, which is my second bullet journal. It started off being an actual journal, but then has ended up just being a brainstorm. So those are video ideas, and then I've got more notes for the cookbook. So these are all the recipes that I need photos for, and there's another page to that as well. Basically this is if I need to jot down any like lists and things that I can't put in my journal. This little thing is handy. This is my wireless charger. A friend gave this to me, so thanks, Kev. Basically this is just a wireless charger, and it means that if I put my phone over here, it's way far away from my laptop and keeps me less distracted. So that's always a bonus. Again, I always make sure I have a big bottle of water next to me when I'm working so that I actually stay hydrated, because obviously looking at a screen a lot I can get headaches quite badly. So in the evenings I turn on my red light or like the blue light filter, and I also always drink at least 2 litres of water a day, not including coffee. Now we also have behind me, so I'm working there, and we have 2 whiteboards. So this one is double-sided, and then the one behind it is fixed to the wall, as in like hanging on the wall. And these just have various to-do lists, so things like technical stuff, so dates and times for things like the book. And then on the back and on this whiteboard, it's just more brainstorming stuff. Essentially, at least once a week, or more commonly several times a week, my dad and I will stand over here and clear the whiteboard off and just jot down everything. It's basically a giant mind dump on 3 whiteboards. So that kind of helps us reset and make sure we're heading in the right direction, and if we've got like priorities are changed and stuff. So with everything that's going on right now, we do find ourselves doing more mind dumps more frequently. Just to make sure we're giving the right sort of content out to the people that follow us, and also know that we're headed in the right direction to come back with a bang when hopefully things return back to normal. Over by this window, so this is now on the left hand side of where I'm working, we always have this tripod up, so this is what I film my videos on, but this little contraption here is most of the time on there. It basically means that we can just put the phone in there and film a live video for the page straight away, no faff or anything like that. So that's why that's pretty much always there. And then we also have this little calendar thing that's kind of like goals for a particular month. Nice little visual guide. We find that that's the best way to keep on track and know what we're doing is where we need to be. So after all of this and after the calendar, we now have my little Billy cupboard, as we call it, because it's from IKEA and it's called Billy. So this just has all my notebooks here from A-level maths, and then also my art sketchbook, which I do open occasionally when I can feel like it, plus also all my maths textbooks and some work I was using for tutoring, and then all my art supplies are down here. So this is kind of like my school cupboard more than anything, but I do still go in there if I'm painting, things like that. It was obviously a lot more full until recently. I had all of my maths folders and everything like that, but right now they're in a box over there, which I just refuse to look at right now. If I decide I do want to do some maths work, because my school is still setting me stuff, all they're setting me is like past papers and stuff, which I can just print off. So I don't actually need those folders right now, but I've kept the textbooks out just in case I need to like flick through them. And then the last thing that I would show you, but I can't really, is this camera. So this is always on that ledge. So this camera is obviously always on hand, because right now not only are we filming a lot more videos for the Keto Fitness Club YouTube channel, but we're also obviously taking a lot more photos for the cookbook. So I just always need it on hand, and I'm constantly taking the card out of this camera onto my laptop and putting it back in, so it's just easy if it's like right there and not in my room. And that's about it. I don't know whether that video was of any use, or whether you found that interesting. I don't know. I just thought I would kind of show you how things have changed, but I'm still kind of working in the same sort of place that I would doing my schoolwork. I've just changed the kind of work that I'm doing on a regular basis. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. RG is whining at me to get out because someone just walked down the neighbour's path, so I'm gonna need to go and let him out. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!